Hello YouTube, welcome back to some Temtem Luma hunting. Oh, our connection has been lost. See if we can reconnect here. Every now and then that happens. Here we go. And it is a new week. That means new weekly stuff to do. This is the weekly Koish. It's a electric Koish. This is our last week's weekly Luma at Saipark. So let's move this back into our box here. And let me grab the... That should be plenty of Tems. Now let's go... We'll get some eggs to make things interesting. Sure, I'll take that Volgon. It does not have very good stats, so. And let's make our way to Saipark. We'll see what the weekly Luma is at Saipark. And we will try to catch it. Let's see. The weeklies is Smolzy or Hidadi. Well, I already have a Luma Golzy, so I think I will go for the Hidadi. I don't have a Luma Hidadi. I'm pretty sure I don't. Could get the Luma Smolzy and get sort of another Tem to get some more Luma drops, but I think I will just get the Hidadi. So let's see. Pretty sure it is in this area. So there we go. Took a while to get into a battle. And that is not Hidadi. Was a 90% chance of encountering. There we go. And it's a 4-time Luma rating, so very, very nice. And I just get into battle and immediately leave if there is no Luma. Keep trying here. Maybe I'll have better luck in this little patch of grass. I am curious. Let's take a look at the weekly challenges. Let's see. Ring a bell. Complete a lair with nobody getting knocked out. To use an incubator ticket. Gain access to all 6 dojo parks. Defeat 50 untamed Tem. Alright, not too crazy, not too bad. Now, most of my videos on Temtem, I mainly just do the Luma hunts or the radars. I don't necessarily film. Whoa! We're at another situation like we had last week. We're at 7 minutes and I've only been in maybe like 10 battles. We've already gotten the Luma. We haven't caught it yet, but we have encountered there we go. Caught the Luma Hidati, and its stats are pretty good. Could be a little better, but that's an interesting technique. Has electric synthesis or electric synthesize. Didn't know that Hidati would have that trait, but very cool. Well, we got the Luma very early into this episode, so I guess we will do like we did last week and let these eggs that I brought along hatch to not leave any surprises. What we can do is pop over here. Do like to see what the weekly free Tems are. Can we get a Luma or an Umbra to I? And we do not. That is a bit sad. Still has very good stats, but it is not Luma. Let's see what these are. Mayola, Mosu, Genki, and Adoraboros. Not anything super light. And our Momo is not Luma. Is okay. We had some good luck with the Momo eggs as well as these Acera eggs. So I will put these away in our box here. Let's move this one. Yeah, that is a good Acera. As far as a Luma goes, it's close to being a perfect Luma. We did get a Umbra Acera from one of those Luma Acera eggs, so that is my one and only Umbra I have hatched from an egg. So, probably not going to do the free Tems for this week. I usually only do them on the Tems that are 5 or 10 to free. That's why I tend to save a couple of those pretty rare Tems. And I guess I'll try fishing a bit here. Let's see, it had, what was that, green and yellow, or, well, a greenish blue and orange. It will have long whiskers and short fins. So we'll see. I do like to, every week at least, try to catch the 5 out of 5 koi's. You do get pretty good rewards, I think, from doing so. And you also get a little bit of feathers and money. Probably get around 500 feathers and somewhere around 5 to 10,000 tan suns, which isn't as much as some of the other weekly stuff, but it is it's pretty good. That one is close. It's still 3 though. If it had the long whiskers, that would be a 4 out of 5. Sometimes this takes a while, sometimes you get pretty lucky here. This, I believe, is a 4 out of 5. It's almost a 5 out of 5, just needed the middle section to be that greenish blue color. But we can see what we get. And every time you get the 4 out of 5, you get the koi's lore, which helps you not have to worry about the whiskers or the fins. So all you have to really look at is the colors on the tail. And see, we get some pretty good items. We got 2 Mina monoliths. Those help you evolve your Tems. We got quite a bunch of candies and 2 telomere hacks, so. And you get a pretty good amount of experience when you catch the 4 out of 5. So I usually just release them. And every now and then, Obviously, if you really want this type of koish, you could keep fishing, and eventually you'll probably come across a Luma of that type. I don't necessarily try to do that every week, but every now and then I do come across a Luma koish while I'm fishing here. Came across like 3 or 4, so but it is pretty nice if you're looking for a specific type. And so now all we really have to look for is matching all of the 3 colors on the tail. But we'll wait to see. Maybe we'll get a Luma Volgon. Be my first ever Luma Mythic. And that is kind of like the 5 out of 5 koish, but backwards. So, but I'm hoping, even though this Volgon won't have the best stats, it might be Luma, and I would still very much like it. Never gotten a Luma Mythic, and it is just a regular Volgon, so nothing too crazy. I'll try fishing another catch or two. See if we get the 5 out of 5. That one's has all the right colors, but not in the right spot. Do a couple more catches. See if I can get it pretty quick here. That would be cool for the video. That one's close. It's just missing the top part of the tail. See here. Same thing. That one's all but there. Very top of the tail is not the right color. I do like that white, white with the green center and the tail. That looked pretty cool. That one's all orange. That one is all brown. And we've came across a couple that were just like that. Missing the top color. And I kind of do the same thing that I do when I'm looking for the weekly Luma at Saipark when I am fishing here. We'll give it another couple tries here, and then I will probably wrap it up. Not to keep the video going too long, because I might be at this for quite a while. You can never really tell. And it is just complete RNG, so sometimes you get lucky and sometimes you don't. So we'll give it a couple more tries though. That one's very close, just missing the middle piece. I think what would look probably the best with the electric Koish is a full yellow tail. Would probably be the best looking. And missing that middle section again. Getting very close. That was an all yellow one. See, I think that looks the coolest for the electric koi. And that one, if it would have been that bluish green color, could have been it. But it was yellow and orange. Quite a bit of people on the bridge here fishing. Usually at the start of the week, there's quite a bit of people that will be here fishing. That one's like we've seen before. Not getting super lucky with that, but it is one of those RNG things. What we should do is go take a look at our new little friend we got from Saipark. Here he is, Hadadi. A nice little new friend here. Trying to there we go. Give this like another 2 or 3 more tries, and then I shall wrap up the video. But we'll give our new little Hadadi some screen time here. And very close. We've seen a lot of different variations where they're all very, very close to the 5 out of 5. We'll give it one more, and then I think what I'll do is go complete that weekly challenge by using an incubator ticket. We did not get the 5 out of 5 Koish in this video, but we did get the Luma at Saipark very quickly. The little Hadadi. Let's go over to the breeding center. I think probably the best thing to use a incubator ticket on will be our mythic Volgon egg. I believe the only egg we have at the moment too. And we did not get a Luma on that, but that is okay. Did complete the weekly challenge. Get a little bit of pan suns and feathers. But we got a nice little Hadadi, the weekly Luma from Saipark, and he's a pretty cool little guy. And it is a new Luma. We do not have one, so getting closer to getting all the different Tems in the Luma form. So this has been a good video, good weekly Saipark Tem. So if you guys did enjoy, please subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this video, share this video with your friends who might also enjoy. And if you have any feedback, suggestions, or ideas, let me know in the comment section down below, and I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.